that's a lot of pressure for anybody. That's certainly pressure for a guy who's never been on this stage before. Max Holloway is a former champion. He's been on the big stage many, many times, headliner, and you can make the case in his last fight against Alexander Volkanovski that he actually won that fight and deserved to get his title back. Max Holloway shows up.
All right, so yeah, something messed up, and we gotta again. I'm gonna move y'all though to over here.
Like when we talk about it, I have to get guidance on how to pronounce everyone's name. So let's just say that. So I acknowledge that both of these men could beat me into a pulp. But when I don't know what to do, I look at them and say, who has a better story or which person's picture intimidates me more? And the Holloway guy seems to me to be much more likely to beat me into a pulp than the other guy does. And so looking at it, I feel like Holloway, because of the intimidation factor on the picture, because they're going to walk out, they're going to see their pictures up on the screen, and the other guy,
so I've been going for about 2 hours.
Guitar, Cater, is going to look up and go, that Holloway guy, he looks scarier than I do, so I am taking Holloway to win. There, Joe Portbody, is your scientific analysis.
Strong segment right there. We're advising taking out not one but two mortgages, as well as fading each other on the Saints game and or Qatar. So everyone just pick up.
Thank you very much, Joe. I enjoyed that quite a bit. We're about 90 minutes before kickoff for Rams-Packers. So why don't we head out to Green Bay and see what's happening? We will do that next here on Game Day on ESPN Radio.
Hey, it's Greeny, and Monday there couldn't be more football going on with the coaching carousel spinning and 4 classic divisional round games. We'll talk about it all together with me, Greeny, starting 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio and ESPN+.
It's time for some straight talk. Look, we all drop our phones. It happens. You fumble it, crack it, splash it. Well, Straight Talk Wireless now offers this new Platinum Unlimited plan that includes phone protection. Just $65 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data, plus 20 gigs of hotspot, 100 gigs of cloud storage, and more. All on the best networks. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. See mobile terms and conditions at Asurion.com/straighttalk. Limitations and exclusions apply.
Mornings on ESPN Radio. That's what we get for hiring a dude that doesn't understand what being a Trojan is all about. Agree with Mike Greenberg. It is so clear to everyone but the one person who can do something about it. Opinions, analysis, and the biggest names in sports. That's real talk, though. John G. will improve it at 6 Eastern. I'm here to tell you you're wrong. Followed by Grady at 10 Eastern. It's your weekday mornings on ESPN Radio.
The Toyota Tundra and Toyota Tacoma. Load them up with all your favorite stuff. Don't forget those sleeping bags. And take off on your next epic weekend. Toyota trucks are made to go anywhere. Hey, help me with these ATVs. And do all the things you love doing. And when your day winds down, one thing is for sure. What a day. Let's come back next weekend. Absolutely nothing sounds better than an amazing weekend made possible by the virtually indestructible Toyota Tundra and Tacoma.
Buyers can get 0% APR financing for 60 months or a total bonus of $2,500 on a new 2021 Toyota Tundra Special Edition. Toyota, let's go places. Visit buyatoyota.com for details. Offers available at select states and 2/1/21.
The Powerball jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $600 million. So, what would you do if you won?
If I won the lottery, I would buy my wife a beach house.
If I won the jackpot, I would buy my own racehorse.
Got your ticket? This is winning.
Have something to say to 107 The Buzz? Say it all on the Ask Your Record live fan feedback. Comment your suggestions, ask questions, tell your opinions, all on the Ask Your Record live fan feedback. Go to 1037thebuzz.com and click the banner on the homepage.
The new Saracen Casino in Pine Bluff wants to make you a star in our next TV commercial. That's right. The Saracen is looking for 25 Arkansans who want to star in a TV ad. It's this simple. Send us a video of yourself moving and grooving to the great disco song Daz by the 70s band Brick. Find the DAZZ song on YouTube a TV star for the Saracen Casino Resort. Log on to dancedaz.com. That's DANCEDACZ.com and submit your best dance dance video. Deadline for entry.
So there's going to be a caution on lap 2, and then they're going to restart on lap 4. But I'm going to have to take a break so I can go eat lunch. So that's probably what I'll be doing. I'll just leave all out here. Just looking at the track when I eat lunch. So, oh, hello, is someone here? Oh, hey, Gowan. Hey, Michael. What's up? And what you hear in the background is the radio. It's the Razorback basketball game, or pregame show right now. So, yeah. Been going for about 2.5 hours now. Or 2 hours, maybe. Playing Bama. Maybe we can beat Bama in something.
Arkansas basketball begins now with the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, trusted by Arkansans for more than 70 years for reliable, affordable health insurance. Arkansas Blue Cross. Live fearless. The Razorback Courtside Show is also being brought to you in part by the University of Arkansas Online, offering plenty to you by Harps. Quality foods, hometown fresh. It's that simple at Harps. Regions Bank, Regions, official bank of the SEC. State Farm, when you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm keep you and your family growing strong. By Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Edward Jones.
This will be picture 40-something.
By Highland Dairy, still your hometown dairy. By Ballpark, proud to be
Not exactly sure.
Oh,
goodness.
Go to local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more in car insurance. And by the Arkansas Attorney General's Office. For consumer tips, go to arkansasag.gov. Now, alongside longtime assistant coach Matt Zimmerman, here's the voice of the Razorbacks,
Chuck Barrett.
For the fourth time in their first 6 conference ball games, the Razorbacks are playing away from Bud Walton Arena. Wednesday night, back removed against LSU. And today, the stop is Coleman Coliseum, where we're less than a half hour away from basketball now. Today, it's the Razorbacks and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Both teams are 10-3 on the season, but Bama's 5-0 in conference play for the first time since 1987 after a 20-point win at Kentucky Tuesday night. Arkansas, meanwhile, 2-3. They're trying to bounce back after a 16-point loss at LSU on Wednesday evening. We're glad you're with us for the broadcast this afternoon. Arkansas has won 6 in a row over these guys. But as I turn to my partner, longtime Razorback assistant Matt Zimmerman, it is not going to be easy today.
It is not going to be easy. Alabama's won 6 basketball games in a row. Alabama has been making 11 three-pointers per game during that stretch, and they're 5-0 in the league, averaging 83 points a game. Great offensive team.
The good news for the Razorbacks is they will have Justin Smith back today. He
Oh,
is
good.
on the floor. He is expected to play. They've not had it since the conference opener against Auburn. He has been missed, and the Razorbacks are anxious to see what he brings to the table today. 10-3 Arkansas, 10-3 Alabama. We'll talk it over with Eric Musselman after this for Center Point Energy. We'll be back with more of the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, trusted by Arkansans for more than 70 years for reliable, affordable health insurance. Live fearless.
When it comes to heating my home, my water, cooking meals, or drying clothes, nothing beats natural gas from CenterPoint Energy. It's my most affordable option. It costs less to use than most other energy sources, and it's easier on the environment. So if you already have natural gas, keep it. But if you're replacing an appliance, Choose it.
At CenterPoint Energy, we're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. To learn more, visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy. Always there.
Proud partner of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, do the right thing. That stuck with me every day.
Find it at insurance.com. Wear your shield. Wear your shelter.
Don't go anywhere.
Visit the nearest branch or ATM. Or when you need to deposit a check and don't have time to go to the bank. Simple to use website tools and apps at your fingertips. To find out more, visit mnbbank.com.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Powerball jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $600 million. So, what would you do if you won?
If I won the lottery, I would buy my wife a beach house.
If I won the jackpot, I would buy my own racehorse.
Got your ticket? This is winning.
NFL highlights of the Charlo are brought to you by the Gangster Museum in Hattery, located at 510 Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Call 318-1717 for more information or go to tgmoa.com. Find out what really happened in Hot Springs at the Gangster Museum.
Now, more of the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, trusted by Arkansans. for
Two
more than
drivers
70
have
years.
now
More
completed lap one.
affordable health insurance. Live fearless. Our exclusive interview with Arkansas head coach Eric Musselman is presented by Tyson Foods. Razorback Athletics would like to thank Tyson for his support and for their commitment to safely feeding the nation.
Coach, I was thinking about last year at Coleman Coliseum. Alabama jumped out to the big start, you battled back, and you won the game. Is being able to come back from the other guy's run, is that one of the things you have to be able to do on the road to win?
Well, I don't think there's any doubt, Chuck, that, Alabama is definitely, they're going to have rust in this game because they do it against everybody. And they have a quick scoring guard at number 11, Primo. Shackelford is a guy last year that got out of the gates quickly with 7 quick points. He's number 5 at the off-guard spot. And Petty is an all-league player. Who really can kind of play all over the floor. He guards the point guard sometimes, and he's also a 3-4 or a small forward, power forward. So a lot to play through those spurts and try to limit them as much as possible.
Just to have him out there as much as he can go, what could that mean to you today?
Well, Justin's a guy that, first of all, changes our defense because for the 5-4 team, small forward, power forward, center. And he completely changes how we guard pick and rolls because of his mobility and his strength. So he can switch onto a big, he can guard, keep perimeter players in front of him. He's our best offensive rebounder. He's one of the top offensive rebounders, I think, second in the entire SEC, offensive rebounding wise. And he's been in big games. And I think our LSU game, we have some guys that have not been in big road conference games other than maybe the Tennessee game. And so I think that he can make the opponent feel a little bit more uncomfortable because he's got that threat to pound the offensive glass and then to change our defensive outlook as well.
Alabama's going to shoot a lot of threes, or at least that's what the indication is. Are they a team that likes to shoot threes in transition? Is that kind of their MO?
It's so interesting, Chuck, because it's almost a split 50-50 on threes and layups or paint, scores. The thing that's changed for them, last year I thought that they just shot threes. This year the shot selection's much better. Their attacking of the rim is much, much, much better and much underrated. And then they're a way improved defensive team. You look at the SEC leaders through, 5 games or whatever, and you're seeing that they are one of the top defensive teams in almost every category, which last year that was definitely a weakness for them.
And finally, when you've got the ball today, making shots,